Langston Hughes wrote it, and I want to say back in 64, 63, something right there. And in the early 70s, Mike was the artistic director of the Caramel House, and so he pulled it out. And I wished I had brought my copy, but it's like a pamphlet. It's like a little leaflet, the whole script. And so he was like, I'm gonna do something with this. And so he put together this monumental show that people all over the country started to get this big thing about Black Nativity, and how it was a big thing about Christmas, and folks was flocking to Cleveland to come see it. And at an early age, I got a chance to see the show. I was also directed by Vanette Carroll, who was the very first woman to direct and put it up on Broadway. And this is the history of her show. She had like 8 singers, the Marion Williams singers and the Alex Bradford singers. And so he had those 2 groups. And she put the show up, and Alvin Ailey and Carmen de Lavallade were the first Mary and Joseph. My vision for the show this year is to take it to higher dimensions than where it has been in our previous incarnations of the show. My real desire is to make the story even more intimate than it has been in the past, because this space that we have is such a great space for intimacy. And so to be able to bring the audience fully into what's happening. And so we are adjusting a lot of the choreography, we've had the show set before, and it was in a tiny space. So I guess in one sense, now with it being in a little bit of a bigger space, but it's still very intimate, I want to try to give it more shape, more personal touches in the midst of, telling the story. So that's what I'm looking to do.
My vision for the show is actually Stephawn's vision. I'm actually working with him and trying to see his lead and what it is that he wants for the show, and I'm kind of sort of his second, third hand in helping to create what it is that he wants for this production of Black Nativity. We met years ago doing Black Nativity. I can't remember the years, but anyway, we did meet. I had the opportunity to do a role in Mike Malone's Black Nativity. I was an angel, along with some other friends of mine in the cast from Black Nativity. I got a chance to work with Terrence Green, who was also one of the first Josephs in Black Nativity. Actually, one of the scenes from when I worked with Stephawn at the Caramel House in the Black Nativity that that Stephawn and I did with Mike.
I just really want the audience to be moved by, what they see and hear, and to feel like for the hour and a half that they've been there, that they've actually been swept away to this place. And they are in the midst of whatever's happening. Like when Joseph on the road, they're traveling too. They feel like they're going somewhere.